I'm out of range.
So let's go ahead and slay some elementals to kind of help out with these storm rooks.
I need a target.
Oh, no! Aww. I wanted to get a kill on that thing. It was level 80, so I was going to wait until somebody else showed up, but... Oh, they killed it before I could get there and tag it. Oh, well. I'm sure I'll have another opportunity later once I'm level 80.
I don't have a target.
Alright. Let's see if that'll be enough to help them out up there. No change.
State your business.
Many thanks for your help, Outlander, though the Cloudrooks do not seem any more inclined to return to land. If this is some kind of mourning, I worry that it could drive the Rooks to exhaustion and their own disincorporation. We must try something else.
May the path you forge be your own.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a double take because I saw the name of this warlock, and it's the same name as my buddy Nos in our guild, except Nos is a mage, not a warlock, but it's basically the same name. The Cloudrooks cannot possibly circle forever, and I cannot bear more of them being lost. But maybe they'd roost if we tempted them with their favorite food. The eels that swim in these waters carry a small electrical charge, not unlike the moss wool favored by their faster, stronger cousins, the storm rooks. Once reasoned that Cloudrooks might enjoy the eels for similar reasons, and I confess I've been feeding them the eels ever since. Gather some up and give it a go.
Fly high, strike true.
If we can gather enough electric eels, the rooks may just come down for a bit. I baited some fishing lines down by the shore to catch them, but mind the crabs. Okay. The line broke. Ah. Oh well. I'll do my own fishing. A cursed ghoulfish. Huh. Curses any angler unfortunate enough to reel this in. Oops, you snagged an angry crab.
I need to get closer.
Good thing he had an eel on him. Actually, hold on. Ooh, I can skin the crabs. Ooh, and this is a good source for chitin. The line broke. Oh, another eel.
I'm out of range.
I'm so glad that that they don't have it the old way where once you
I need to get closer.
or once you picked it up, it disappeared for everyone else. I'm so glad that it's back to, hey, it's there for everybody. They can pick it up. You can pick it up.
I need to target something first.
It's all good. Everybody can get the quest item. We're no longer going to have it where it's just one, and then if somebody picks it up, they screw over everybody else. Look, I personally hated how that used to work. I'm glad they have made strides to make it more inclusive for everyone else, knowing and understanding that there's lots of people around that want those items for these quests. And limiting it to just one until it respawns or something is incredibly horrible and detrimental to a lot of the other players in this game. I'm sure there are some old school WoW players that loved how that worked. I am not one of them. I think that's horrible. The horror stories I have heard about how this used to work back in the day, gosh, why people actually liked that is just, ugh. Now I know I don't want to open up too much of a can of worms here when it comes to talking about like old WoW or like WoW Vanilla or WoW Classic. I'm not really wanting to do that or bash or anything. It's just I've said this before. It's not for me, and that's going to be the nicest way I can put that. It's not for me. I'm not saying it shouldn't be for anyone in general or anything. I'm just saying it's not for me. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so I've got 3 more knowledge. I mean, I can unlock this, but probably not going to want to use this one, so. There we go. I'm focusing on tanning right now, just to try and see if it'll help me gather stuff better. And then I'll focus on harvesting.
Conversation initiated.
You should do. Hope you didn't get any nasty shocks gathering them up. We can restore some energy to the Cloudrooks and show them that it's safe to land.
May the path you
Now that we have the eels, we can try to lure the Cloudrooks back to land. Head over to the neighboring island and get as close as you can and make an offering to the rooks. With luck, they'll cease their circling and come down for a nourishing meal.
honor the Titans.
If those rooks don't come down for this, I'm not sure how to help them. But he swooped down and grabbed it and went back into the air. Also, I'm a demon hunter. I should not be, whoa! I should not, be taking too much damage from fall damage.
State your business.
Oh,
Fly
there they
high,
are.
strike true.
Also, can I just say Cloudrooks look really cool? I want these as mounts. I'm sure I think there's a way to get one. There's one over here. A Lunira. I'm pretty sure this is a Cloudrook. I want this mount. But in order to get it, I have to get 10 of these crackling shards to create a vessel in order to be able to remove its shield and then claim it as a mount. The problem is, as you're seeing, Rarity is saying, yeah, no, you're not going to have very much luck in actually getting these shards to drop, apparently. But man, do I want one, at least one of these as a mount. You know?
What do you want?
Now I understand. This is how the Rooks bring their own over from the elemental plane. They weren't mourning so much as calling out to their departed kin. Thank you for your help, Outlander. You've helped me better understand these beautiful creatures.
May the path you forge
Well, I'll
your
be.
own.
I can't say for certain, but I do believe that that's the very same Rook that was lost to those elementals. All this time I thought I was looking out for them, but they were looking out for each other. I didn't realize it was actually in my bags there. Oops.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. He's like you.
Can I go ahead and throw this back now? Now that I know it's here?
Good
Hold on.
fortune to our friends.
I know the curse has already worn off, but still, I'm like, throw it back. Back you go. Alright, now, let's go check in on our friends from the Explorers League. Finding more interesting information about the Titans while I was not there? Ah! It's up. Hello. Also, that's a big boy over there. Nerdraskeld. No. Well, that's a 79 Arcane Mage. It's not a big deal. Ow! I've been wounded! Our Gorlock claws venomous! Medic! Medic! You tripped and hit your head. The Gorlock didn't even touch you. Yeah, the reason I took out the Gorlock. Well, I distracted it. Shush! You're making me look bad in front of Dreadnoughts.
Oh, didn't see you standing there.
Renan. Alright, I'm fine. It's just a scratch. 'Tis but a scratch. But it took the three of us to bring down one little Gorlock, so it's good you decided to join us. Uh-huh.
Bye!
So is this the Gorlock you're talking about?
Oh, you need a guide?
This island is dangerous, but I can smell the shinies. Boss calls them Titan artifacts, but they fetch a high price, so I still call them shinies. Not the only smell around here. It stinks of those Gorlocks. They smell wet, humid, and a bit like dead fish. But like the boss says, we're here to find shinies, or Titan artifacts, and we gotta do what we gotta do.
Oh, happy scent trails.
As you know, we are here to collect some Titan shinies, artifacts, whatever. And Ranan thinks that the more shinies, or, you know what I mean, the better chance we have figuring out something about the Titans. That'll make Ranan happy, but it'll also ensure that I have some extras to take to my store back home. My wife, Simona, is waiting for him back in Loam. I can't go back empty-handed.
Oh, smell you again soon.
I know I'm new to expeditioning, but there is probably a reason why this place was abandoned, right? Oh, don't worry. If this was something fishy around here, I'd smell it. Yeah, we know what we are doing. Tubes and I are professionals.
Oh, yes. Hello. Hello.
Just so you know, my expedition this time is officially sanctioned. I got my own expedition. Can you believe it? I guess my rogue spelunking in Zerla Cavern was a risk worth taking. I got promoted. Then I met the new dragon aspect. Okay, crashing was a setback, and yes, all my gadgets are at the bottom of the ocean, and the Gorlocks are probably going to find them, but think how many discoveries in this Titan test site playground are just waiting to be dug up by professionals like us. Ranan, you're gonna get yourself killed at some point, I just know it.
All right. See you later.
Teresa has done some reconnaissance for us and found the Gorlocks are digging up artifacts and cuddling with them. I think it means that the artifacts emit heat? Maybe that means some artifacts are still functioning? Imagine, the Titans created technology to shape worlds, and now a fish uses it to warm their fins. Ha! The Gorlocks won't give them up, and I don't want to be a Rannon kebab either. I hate to ask, but they just want to be warm. Could you do something about them?
Bye!
Rannon. He's not incredibly annoying, but he is he does get a tad bit irritating, just a tad. I like him, but there are times I'm gonna be like, Rannon, buddy, I think you need to kind of calm down or something, you know, because you're gonna get yourself killed one of these days, buddy. I just know it. Oh, hey! There's that, you can tell this is a Diabolist Warlock. That's one of those, perks that you get from that talent tree. It's not just about the Pit Lords, it's about the other ones, too. And to me, that's what Demo Warlock... I know it's not just a Demo Warlock tree, but to me, that's what Demo Warlock should always have been about. Like, that's part of the class fantasy to me, and that's why I've always enjoyed playing Demo the most amongst the 3 specs. I know Demo hasn't always been the strongest in terms of numbers and such, but there's just something about that fantasy of that spec. I mean, look at that! Look at that! He just pops him out of nowhere, he's like, "Hi!" That's so cool to me! I'm curious if you even saw what I said. Oh, that's for mining. That's a deposit. Gotcha. The Gorlocks remind me of those guys from Gundrak. You know? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? When you look at these guys, what do you think? Having just recently done a video about this dungeon... No, not that guy. Hold on. There he is! Ek the Ferocious! That's what these guys remind me of. I look at them and that's who I see. I see Ek the Ferocious. I'm like, yeah, I may as well go ahead and help out this paladin. Because that's what you should do. You should help out your fellow player.
Fine day for some tinkering, don't you think? But I have so much...
Ah, wonderful! Now we can focus our attention on what really matters. The artifacts. I wonder what we will discover.
All right. See you later.
Be safe now. Oh, smell you again soon.
No, this one smells very acidic, and it's broken. I can take it to the store. Rannon would like to see that one. Oh yeah, these are great. Thank you for bringing them to me.
Ooh, happy scent trails.
The reckoning is at hand.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. Delegate. Delegate the hard stuff to someone else. Delegate the hard stuff to someone else. Take the artifacts, catalog them, and then... profit?
Salama Ashalinore.
While these two were ordering you around, I thought I would do something useful and make sure that the Gorlocks were not going to surprise us here on the beach. None of them seemed interested in us, but then I saw one huge Gorlock. It killed off some smaller ones, then took off. It had something glowing in its claw, though. It had to be an artifact, and it looked like it was working. We've got to get it back. And by we, I mean you. Larger than average Gorlocks are above my dragon scale pay grade.
Be ready for anything.
I gotcha. By the way, you can see that tossing that back did give me back that perception increased by 15%. Or by just 15, not 50%, just 15. There he is. Hello, Grimoire.
State your business. We will have justice.
Wait, hold on. What is
Remember
this
the
thing?
sun well.
An orb-like artifact that is warm to the touch. It vibrates slightly and emits a buzzing sound.
We will persevere. Shirella
I can hear it humming from here. Ow! It irritates my ears. Let's see if our two professionals, Rana and Tuberos, know what this artifact is.
The reckoning is at hand.
Ding! Now that's a shiny! Oh wow, I think this one still works! Okay, but what does it do? Max Fury increased.
Oh, didn't see you standing there.
Teresa's doing a great job so far. I guess I'm not so bad at this mentoring thing. I just keep thinking, what would Lathos have done? And then, I'm sad. But my inner Lathos has never steered me wrong.
But I have so much science to tell you about.
You found a buzz orb! That's what the Niven call it. I just kind of went with it. It's still in a good condition. Still buzzing, humming, and warm to the touch. I haven't seen one since we were in Zerlak Cavern. Drenix, you should see if we can get it to work. I will stand back here, just in case it is, not friendly. And nothing to worry about, nothing at all. Just, nothing to worry about, I'm sure.
Bye!
Alright, you find a groove on the orb that has 3 buttons. The condition of the middle and right buttons suggests that they have been used more than the left button. The buttons hum and light up when your hand nears them. Alright, let's try the middle button. It's moving! Ooh! You press the button and the orb starts to hum louder. The runes on its surface glow brighter. Let's press the right button and then the left. It's alive! It's alive! I'm a rich Niven! Scanning life forms. What is it doing? Danger, unidentified life form, scanning for active defense grid, alpha site, uplink acquired, repositioning. Oh, an active defense grid? What does that mean?
Oh, yes. Hello.
Alpha site? Defense grid? Oh, I don't like the sound of that. We should get going. I don't want to be here if its friends come back with it. That's not a reunion party that I want to be a part of. Hopefully it will hone in on Teresa. Nah, probably not. Anyway, we should get going. Like, now. Catch you later. Thanks for your, help, I guess?
But I have so much science to tell you about.
Hey, if I'm risking my life adventuring with you two, I want to share Tuberos' profits. Smart lady, I'll give you 20%. Now come on, I smell more shinies this way. Deal. What? No, we're not pirates. We're researchers. Teresa, wait. Tubes? I thought you couldn't swim. Never can swim like fish. It's just like digging. I guess we'll see you guys later. Alright, so now let's head on back this way. Myco Mayhem. I know some of you are probably eager for me to continue the main narrative, but I'm mostly more interested in right now just kind of like in checking out the side stories here of the Isle of Dorn before we continue with that. I mean, I am kind of enjoying these little side stories. As I've said, sometimes the side quests are sometimes the best and most entertaining quests, or even like just the better told stories in the zones instead of the main story. That's just kind of like a reality of it, you know? Alright, he's 73, so let's go ahead and take him on. And there we go. Why did it say +3? Also, I'll have to make my way back and get my new pattern now that I am rank Renown 5. Alright. So let's see. Let's go ahead and start helping collect these spores. So going back to what I was saying about different possible talent trees, I'm looking at this mage here, and that reminds me. Also, I'm a little jealous he has the Razagath one, but I do have the other two Farok ones, so I'm not too broken up about it. But as that brings up the mage.
I need to.
I think the Frostfire for one is probably the one I'm going to go with, since I usually am. I used to love fire. I used to love Fire Mage, but apparently Fire Mage right now is just not in a great place.
It's too
But if I was going to play Fire, I'd probably be going with Spellslinger, not necessarily because of the mix of Fire and Arcane, because I don't usually play Arcane, but more so because the talent tree involving that lets you have an Arcane Phoenix, which just looks and sounds really cool. But it's only for Fire and Arcane. Now, for Fire and Frost, there's Frostfire, which is interesting. And then the other one, just, you know, for Frost and Arcane, just kind of seemed a little to me. Now, I mentioned for Death Knight, there's Rite of the Apocalypse. That's one I'm interested in, though it may not be as cool as the other ones or as strong. We'll see. I'm also still undecided if I'm going to play Unholy or Frost. Hunter is interesting because Pack Leader seemed interesting to me until I heard it's not that great. And then there's Dark Ranger, which also seems interesting. For Shaman, I think it's the Stormbringer one. That seemed interesting. But I'll take a look at that later on. I think when it comes to my Druid, since I mainly play Guardian, I may play the one that's a cross between Guardian and Feral, since it looks like it's just extra bleed damage, as opposed to the other one, which relies you on taking Lunar Beam, which usually that's not the case with Bear Druid builds. But maybe that would change. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see what the projected builds would be for these talent trees.
Communication in... Oh!
Do you have them all? Thank you. I will take a close look at them. The Fungarians of these woods pose a greater danger than any of us anticipated. We must prevent their spread. Typo Blizzard.
Journey far.
Phaedron must have had some way of fending off the Fungarians. Although there are few left in the countryside who still follow the edicts, Phaedron was long a true believer. She would never have allowed these woods to reach the state while she held faith. We should take a look at her home in the woods. Perhaps there's something that may prove useful inside.
Follow no directives but your...
Pray Phaedron's Havel will have what we need. Meet me there. Paladin, I'm immediately interested in Templar because, well, Templar. As Cormac in Diablo 3 used to say, the will of a Templar is stronger. But I am also admitting that the Herald of the Sun, I'm talking about Retribution, by the way, that Herald of the Sun also does look pretty interesting. I'll definitely want to mess around with that. Let's see. I'm thinking about other classes. I asked one of my friends who mains an Evoker what he's gonna play. He's like, I'm probably just gonna play Scale Commander. The fine craftsmanship in this clay pot is betrayed by the odor of rotting tree bark stored in it. That's not what you're looking for. Huh. Final offering. I can wait no longer. We are abandoned. These woods will have to hold without me. Goodbye. Final offering? Oh. Priest, I'm probably going to be looking at Void Weaver, since I mainly play Shadow. I'm curious what my friends Calamity and Dharma are going to play, since Calamity plays Discipline and Dharma plays Holy. By the way, congrats, Dharma, on your promotion to our new Guild Master. Our current Guild Master just is not able to play with us, so she wanted to pass on the mantle of, in our guild, a full Murloc. The Guild Master has the title of Captain Cookie. So Dharma is now our new Captain Cookie. This stone banner would have once hung proudly outside of this home as a pledge to the keepers and their edicts. Now it is a symbol of a broken memory and an empty promise. Huh. An otherworldly life energy resonates through the wood. That should do it. I feel no presence in that staff. Bring it here. What class am I? Oh, Rogue. I think the one between Assassination and Subtlety that has like this dot on it, or this mark, that may be the one I play, since I usually play Assassination. I want to like Outlaw, but Outlaw has just never really gelled with me, you know? And Rogue is my worst class. I've never really learned how to properly play as a Rogue. I've just kind of like tried to get away with doing a decent amount of damage with just dot damage with Assassination, basically, since I haven't really learned how to properly play the class yet. What other class am I not thinking of? Oh, Warrior. That I'm going to have to figure out. I'm not really sure what I'm going to play when I get to my Warrior. Monk is interesting also because there's one where it involves the Celestials. That could be interesting. I'll have to wait and see.
Welcome, Outlander.
This staff holds a familiar magic I had hoped to forget. Oh, Phaedron, what happened here?
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
Magical staff? Wards? What were you doing, Phaedron? I've got it! The life energy in the staff should overcome any mycotic corruptions in the wildlife here. Then you can return them to the natural cycle and the land will heal on its own in time. And if you see any wards, take them down. Take her memory gem just in case. It may yield more information yet.
Our lives are our own.
So I gotta use this to cleanse the wildlife. I must protect the wild. Oh gosh, I'm becoming Malfurion. First offering. These wards will protect the Bosque while I undergo restoration. They are no replacement, but they will hold for short periods. There's the self-exiled. At some point I will find this mysterious mushroom he desires. Alright, you know what? Out of my way, you rot bark! Rotten! Destroy the rotten! Do you guys mind? I'm busy. Second offering. What would they say if they returned and saw me reliant on wards to fulfill my edicts? I just don't have it in me anymore. Soon. Oh, so these mushrooms played a role in the delve here. Boing! What? What? It was a trap! Admiral Akbar, where were you when I needed you?
I'm out of range.
Oh, I'm sorry, P-Foul. I didn't mean to hurt you. Oh well, I may as well just skin you. Rockbark has returned. Third offering. I have awakened Gladebark. It will keep this place while I keep watch for their return. Fourth offering. Even Gladebark begins to rot. Is this to be all our destiny? How long? Hello? Plague Heart, level 80. No, I shall leave you alone for now.
Tell me,
Simply
what
fascinating.
drives you?
Oh, now I'm supposed to go kill Rotbark. There is one final thing I must ask of you. There is a great monster that roams these woods. I am certain that you've sensed it. It must be felled. Rotbark was Phradron's final means to control this basin. But even this was too great for any individual earthen. Ours is not to control, but to tend to its needs. Use the staff once more and bring an end to Rotbark's reign.
May your choices return you here.
Rotbark, get over here. There you are. I waited so long.
Speak freely.
Bark's demise will mark the ending of this basin's deterioration. Thank you. Your assistance has been most invaluable.
May all paths be open to
As
you.
the land heals, the Hungarians too will move on to their next journey. As must you. As must we all. Alright, I'd say I'm making good progress here.
I have many, many wares. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Alright, now we shall move over here. Back to helping out with Dagran and what's going on with the Nerubians over here.
I don't have a target.
Kixarak, the Overseer. Oh, how nice that they leave all the little tiny swarmites around for me to skin. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So many I can just skin here. Free skinning!
It's too far away.
Over here! What's up?
Outsiders detected.
I'm hiding. Lay low. Foreman Gurmira sent you? Oh, she must be worried that we haven't sent over our quota.
If that is all,
I got cut off from the rest of the crew. We did not expect to be attacked by Nerubians, though I can't imagine the rest quitting. Our duty is too important to give up just yet. Barging right into the mine could cause the Nerubians to frenzy and hurt the others, so I found a third way to get in earlier. Though when detected, will still be tough. Follow me.
watch your step.
See you up top. Alright. Yay! 100 Kaz Algar skinning. Woo! Alright, looks like I have to head up to meet our friend up there. I was just curious about finding more of these web spinners, but apparently they're not down here, so whatever. Come on, Squally. Parachute.
Have you met your quota?
You made it undetected. Good. It's time to surprise these Nerubians.
I'm still
A long way down to be sure, but I'm certain that you can make it. If you doubt yourself, I made some parachutes to help you stick to the landing. Once you get to the bottom of the cave, look for a Sendergrag. She's the most senior of the group and probably has the best idea on how to rescue the team.
Keep me informed.
Cogs, bless you. I must inform the foreman on what's happening. That's really cute. You gave me a parachute, but I already have one built in. It's called wings. Emperor Pitfang. That's a rare I actually already found earlier. However, an opal lily? Ooh. A lure drop and a null lotus. Huh. I'll bet there are some herbalists out there that would like to have that. My druid is a herbalist, but he's not going to be touching that anytime
We
soon.
all have our
Who are you?
tasks.
Why are you here?
Stay
I'll be
productive.
direct with you. We have a goal here, and with those opals, are the center of it. No one will leave until we get the job done. The opals are too important. If you could gather enough ore, we could convince them to leave, but be careful. Those Nerubians are dangerous.
Back to work.
So Foreman Alvagar sent you? That explains it. The situation is not great. This place is crawling with Nerubians, and they are showing us no mercy. They forced us to mine, and they took our hard-earned opals. When you disobeyed, they web you up. I was barely able to escape them when they came. The others, well, that's where you come in. With you here distracting them, I can go rally the webbed earthen.
Watch your step.
Clear the path for me. I'll see you closer to the entrance to discuss how to shut this operation down. Collect more opals. Let me get you out of there. What could the Nerubians have wanted? You probably don't want to know. There's a web spinner.
I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
There we go.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
I need a couple more of these web spinners. There's one. Oh, I'm gonna miss having those wings show up with this trinket.
Make it quick. We're busy.
Why did the Nerubians have to show up? We were almost complete.
Keep me informed.
Oh, sorry. I hit that a little too fast. Thank the machine, they're free.
You go wherever you please, don't.
Some have started to evacuate, but there's a stubborn few that just won't let go. Could you say something? Maybe an outsider's perspective will get them moving.
I'm still working. Are you leaving?
I need just a little more. Then all my sacrifice was for nothing? Cogs bless you. Oh. The Storm Riders will be here at any moment. Thank you for working to restore the mine. We grabbed so much more, don't worry. Thank you, Demon Hunter. I will not forget this. I'm surprised you know what that is. Good luck. Cogs bless you.
Do you intend to idle all day?
It worked, thank you. And the Earthen saved is a great moment for us all, no matter how long we have left.
If that is all...
Now we go take on that guy I saw outside. To make sure that no other Earthen gets harmed, we're going to have to eliminate their leader. You know the saying, rid yourself of the foreman and the whole line collapses. Either way, to get to safety, we're going to have to go through them. A monstrous foe with even more monstrous intentions.
Stay productive.
Get used to us fighting Nerubians. It's going to happen quite a bit. There you are. For the Queen! All our plans.
The Coreway.
Thank you, Outlander. You've given them a fighting chance.
I want to see everything.
Fire opals? You found some? Brinth will be so pleased. The Thirteen seems to be feeling better as well. A win-win all around.
I'll contemplate what we talked about.
Go, we can take it from here. You have my thanks. Good luck, Hector. Now that we have the opals, we can meet Brinth in Golgrin's Reach. She said that there's a project she's working on there and she wants me to help with it. I wonder what it is.
I need some time to think.
Let's go on to Golgrin's Reach. I'm sure that Brinth will be waiting on us in those opals. Sorry, one of my guildmates just made a amusing joke. I'm sure you guys can see.
You don't look busy enough.
You made it back. I was beginning to think that all hope was destroyed. Alvagar filled me in with the issue. I'm just glad that all of our people are safe. And we got the opal too. A small win, but a win.
Back to work.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut off here, and we will continue questing here in Freywold Village when we return. Stay tuned.